Guys, what is this? What? I swear, this is the most frustrating thing ever. Camp Sample's out for the season. Camp Sample is out for the season. Shout out to Trags, by the way, on Twitter. Camp Sample is out for the season with a torn Achilles. Huge loss to the Bengals defensive line, 100%. He's a very consistent player, and you know he is also the jersey I have on my wall signed. Because I love Camp Sample, I really do. And it sucks that now we won't have one of our pass rushers for the season. Which means Myles Murphy, for the love of everything good in this world, my man, you need to step up. It's not like well, hey, we would appreciate... No. We're done appreciating. You need to be the guy, buddy. You need to be the guy. Okay, well, that's number one. Will we pick somebody up? Potentially. There are options we could pick up and go after. We'll talk about that in a second. Because option two, we got some other things to talk about. Mike Gesicki is considered day-to-day right now. Yeah. So, I think he actually does post about this a little bit. Does he post about this? Maybe not. He's day-to-day with some tightness. Yeah, there we go. So, he's day-to-day right now with some tightness. And Jamar, obviously, is not practicing the hold-in. Nonetheless, though, we don't know if it's a hold-in. He's still on plan. Again, we don't know if it's a hold-in or hold-out. Until someone publicly says it, like an actual player or Coach Taylor, you never know behind the scenes what's going on. Anyway, consistency. Chase Brown has been very consistent. I like how consistent he's been, how dependable he's been, Zach Taylor. Yeah, no, I mean, again, like I said, it is what it is at the end of the day. First, Bengals depth chart preseason, Trent Brown's listed as right tackle, but in reality, of course, is, yeah. Wait, somebody told me how to say this. Hold up, because somebody told me in the comment section how to say Mims' first name correctly. And I do want to make sure I say it correctly. Also, make sure we give a shout out here. So, 1 second. Where is the guy's comment? So, I believe it's... I don't know why I can't actually find his comment. I believe it's a Morius. No, wait. He corrected. So pretty much the whole idea is he corrected the record on how to say his name. Shout out to Dustin, ARP 5655. It's pronounced Amarius Mims. Amarius, not Marius. Amarius. Shout out to Dustin for posting that. Amarius Mims, not Amarius Mims. I kept calling him Amarius Mims. Apparently, he claims that is not how to say his name. It's Amarius Mims. Anyway, Amarius Mims, obviously considered the starter right now because Trent Brown was on the injury list. So we'll see how he works out in the end there. But, man, that's not a way to start off training camp. So let's go to free agents. And... who is available? Because guess what? We just talked about free agents recently. And it's ironic because these same guys are still available. And now we need somebody. Will we bring in a veteran? I think it really depends. You've got to bring a veteran in. Actually, never mind. I was going to say, it really depends on how well Myles Murphy's doing. But you need a rotation guy, if anything. Man, our defensive line was looking so good. Carl Lawson, Yannick Ngakoue leads off the charge. We talked about those guys the other day. I think Yannick Ngakoue... Wait, did he sign with the... Don't tell me he signed. No, he is a free agent right now. He was with the Bears last season. Okay, so he is still a free agent. And I did available, but sometimes this website can glitch. So Yannick is still available. Yannick Ngakoue. We could go with him. He's like the only option I really like at the defensive line position, like that's available. You can go Justin Houston, but I don't think we need a 70-year-old defensive lineman. Yeah, I would say probably Carl Lawson. You could go with him. He's Played for us back in 2020. He knows our defense. He knows Lou's defense, which is good, and that could help us out a little bit. But yeah, other than that, there's not too many crazy options, really. Again, free agency right now is kind of picked dry, and it's not going to be plentiful again until we start seeing some roster cuts. And we'll start seeing some roster cuts week 2, week 3 of preseason, and that's when we should start seeing some of these guys drop. So I guess if you're the Bengals here, you could say, hey, listen, we trust the guys we have on our field right now behind Cam Sample. We're going to just kind of rock with the roster we have and maybe eventually pick somebody up. It just is a very unfortunate situation right now because I know, yes, obviously Joseph Asai, he's looking good in training camp. Again, I love the guy, but he always seems to, come to injuries. He always seems to have injuries, and it's like always, hey, he's the guy, he's doing great football. Now, he is on the contract year. Maybe this could be a little extra incentive, but again, you can't control injuries. You can't control when you get hurt, and he always seems to get hurt. And behind that is Jeff Gunner, and I don't want Jeff Gunner on a starting game. No offense, Jeff Gunner. I think he's a good, maybe rotational guy, practice squad guy, but I'm not really too excited to put him in there. This is where options like Cedric Johnson are going to have to really step up. So will we pick up a veteran? It's possible. Hopefully we do. Just because I think there needs to be some type of veteran presence to replace Cam Sample. But again, I mean, they're going to have to learn Lou's defense. They're going to have to, kind of blend with our defensive structure. And there's not many options available, really. And, I mean, you're not going to go out there and trade for someone. You're not going to do that. You're going to just kind of work with what you have. I mean, if Joseph Asai could stay healthy, I think Joseph Asai could be a really good fill-in for Cam Sample here. And I wouldn't be really too scared about that. And, again, we need Myles Murphy to hit. Because at this point now, if Myles Murphy cannot get the job done, we're going to be between a rock and a hard place. And that hard place is like a mountain. Imagine a mountain with an avalanche. All those rocks falling down. We're at the bottom of that mountain right now. So we just need things to go in the correct orientation. That's what I'll say. Okay? And I think we can. I think we'll be fine. I think it's going to be, next man up mentality. It sucks sometimes, but that's a little bit of life, right? Gotta deal with adversity. It just sucks when it seems like we're always a team dealing with adversity. But, hey, it is what it is. So, let's get it, boys. Who day? We'll be fine. Let's get it.